In this week's parasha, Moshe reaches the end of the introduction to his final speech to the Jewish people. And he says to them these famous words, Vata Yisrael, and now Israel, Ma Hashem Elokecha shoel mimach. What does Hashem ask of you? Ki im liyira'oto, except to fear him, to observe all of his mitzvot, etc. The Talmud has an interesting play on words. Ma Hashem Elokecha shoel mimach. What does Hashem, your God, ask of you? And it understands the word ma as if it's spelled me'ah, 100. Me'ah Hashem shoel mimach. God demands of you 100. What does that mean, God demands of you 100? So the Talmud explains, the great sage Rebbe Meir, that Hashem demands of you 100 blessings every day. That a Jew should recite 100 blessings every day. Now, this might sound a little bit far-fetched. How is it possible to recite 100 blessings every day? But if we look at the traditional commentators on the Code of Jewish Law, chapter 46, they give explanations. And indeed, the Mishnah Berurah, the Chofetz Chaim, gives a number of explanations how it comes to it that we can say 100 blessings every day. And in fact, we say even more than 100 blessings every day. If you count the morning blessings where we thank Hashem for all of the different things that He gives us, for making us a Jew, for giving us clothing, etc. And then you have the blessings of the Amidah. We say the Amidah 3 times a day. Shacharit, Mincha, Mariv. Every single time it's 19 blessings. 19 times 3, 57. We're already at 57 blessings. Then there are blessings that you say for putting on talis and tefillin, going to the bathroom, for eating, washing your hands before you eat, saying hamotzi, benching, that's 4 blessings every time when you bench, etc. And it can easily add up to 100. Even on Shabbat, when the Shemona Esrei is not 19 blessings, but there is an extra Shemona Esrei, Musaf. So that's 7 times 4. So it can quite easily reach 100 blessings. But what is the reasoning behind this? Why does Hashem demand of us 100 blessings every day? And the Midrash says a very interesting reason, and this is quoted by the Tur, that there was a time that King David noticed that there were 100 Jews dying every day. Now, perhaps that doesn't seem to be such an enormous amount. I'm sure there's many, many more than 100 Jews who die every single day. But perhaps it means that in a particular town, for example in Jerusalem, that the exact number of Jews who were dying every day was 100. And this would seem to be very strange, some type of a plague, if you like. And therefore, in order to offset the plague, King David instituted that 100 blessings should be said every single day. And then the plague came to an end. And therefore, many great rabbis, as the coronavirus began, they spoke a great deal about saying these 100 blessings and that we should be particular to say 100 blessings every day because they have some type of an impact on stopping the plague. And perhaps we could explain it along the lines of the Talmud in Bava Kama, which says, what should you do to be a pious person, to be a chassid, a pious person? And one opinion is that you should be particular in the words of blessings. You should be particular with your blessings. And why is this so? What's the significance? Well, the Maharal explains that blessings relates to our relationship with God. We have to have a relationship with God, an ongoing relationship. And by saying blessings every day, for thanking Hashem for the food that we eat, for the smells that we enjoy, for our bodies, for seeing natural phenomena, this is a way that we have a relationship with God all of the time. We're never cut off with Him. We're always aware of Him. So therefore we should try, especially at this time, to say 100 blessings every single day. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom.